No, not that one. This is a video on the greatest single game comeback in NBA Finals history. And for that we have to go back a few years. What's up guys, my name is Will and welcome to the Legacy of Hoops, where we take a deep dive into various basketball topics. The Celtics-Lakers rivalry is one of the greatest in sports history and is older than most of the NBA fans alive today. But this comeback took place in the most recent revival of the rivalry, the 2008 NBA Finals.
This is the NBA's marquee matchup between the two most successful franchises in NBA history.
Let's set the stage. Kobe is in the middle of his prime and is now in his fourth season without Shaq. Still trying to prove that he can win a championship without the big guy, this is his first real opportunity to do so. Before the season, the Lakers acquired big man Pau Gasol from Memphis, who ended up being the perfect second fiddle to Kobe.
Pau, yo. Right.
And after two straight first round exits in the seasons prior, the Lakers finally found their way back to the NBA Finals. On the East Coast, the Boston Celtics had one of the more unique seasons in their history. The year prior was one of the worst in the history of the franchise. Injury to their only good player Paul Pierce caused them to finish second worst in the league with a record of 24-58. And on top of that, they bombed out in the 2007 draft, getting only the 5th pick when they could have had Kevin Durant at number 2.
Pick number 5 goes to the Boston Celtics.
The Boston Celtics. The luck continues as the Boston Celtics still have never had a number 1 draft choice.
Long story short, the future looked bleak for the Celtics ahead of the 2007-2008 season. Which is what makes this story so great. Ahead of the season, they acquired power forward Kevin Garnett from the Timberwolves in a record-breaking 7-for-1 player trade. On top of that, they acquired Ray Allen from the Sonics with the use of the number 5 pick. With their big three and a deep roster, they led the Celtics to the biggest turnaround in NBA history, taking them straight from the bottom of the league to the 2008 NBA Finals. So the stage is set, the rivalry is reborn, and it's time to play.
And we are just about set for Game 1 of the 2008 NBA Finals, the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers, and it's 21 years in the making. Here it is again.
Boston has home court advantage, and by the power of a wheelchair, they take both games, jumping ahead 2-0 in the series.
A ring came with this wheelchair.
When the series shifted back to the Staples Center for LA for Game 3, Boston straight up didn't play well, with Pierce finishing 2 for 14 and KG finishing with only 12 points. On top of that, Kobe, who had been contained in Boston, was finally let loose on his home court. So with the Celtics up 2-1 in the series, let's go to Game 4.
Kobe Bryant, brilliant first half, now scrapping here in the second half.
Looking to even the series, the Lakers storm out to a 35-14 lead in the first quarter, instantly putting the Celtics on their back heels. The 21-point lead is the largest lead ever after the first quarter of an NBA Finals game. The Lakers extended that lead to 24 by the middle of the second quarter. The Celtics just look dead in the water as they just cannot score, and the game looks like it's getting out of reach very quick.
What's a nightmare for Boston, but a spectacular start for the Lakers.
The first half ends at 40-58. But things change in the second half. In the third quarter, the Celtics put the clamps on the Lakers as they're only able to put up 15 points. On top of this, they began to find their offense as they went on a 21-3 run late in the quarter to cut the Lakers' lead to 2 points at 71-73.
When you get in a big deficit like that and you're down by so much, you fight.
Left corner house, a 3 is good. It's a 6-point game.
The once roaring Staples Center had got dead quiet as fans could feel what was happening to the Lakers. But the score is nearly tied, so it's still anyone's game to win.
You're just tuning in, the Celtics were getting run off the floor early, trailed by 22 points.
The Lakers were able to quell the flaming hot Celtics early in the fourth as they do not let them take the lead from them. But despite their efforts, the Celtics take the lead for the first time in the game with only 4 minutes left in the game.
Now the Celtics have their first lead of the game with 4 minutes remaining here in the fourth.
A clutch bucket by the unlikely star of the game, James Posey, put the Celtics up 92-87 with only 1 minute 13 left in the game.
James Posey from downtown, and it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
A few free throws and an acrobatic layup by Ray Allen sealed the game for the Celtics as they won 97-91. By digging deep and scrapping a win together after being down 24 points, the Celtics had put the Lakers on their back heels, taking a commanding 3-1 lead in the series. The Lakers were stunned as the game wrapped up. Kobe put it bluntly, "We just wet the bed," he said. "It was terrible." And coach Phil Jackson summed up the atmosphere in the locker room as being very depressed. Although the Lakers took a tough loss, the series wasn't over and the Lakers would go on to take Game 5, bringing the series deficit down to 2-3. However, in Game 6, Kobe and the Lakers were victim to the greatest blowout in NBA Finals history, when the Celtics just stomped them in a 39-point win to clinch the championship.
Number 17, soon to be raised to the rafters.
The Game 4 choke job had left a mark on the mentality of the Lakers, and the determination of the Celtics won them their first championship since 1986. And with that, a decade-old sports rivalry had been revived in spectacular fashion for all basketball fans to enjoy.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible!
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and a comment below, and if you enjoy the NBA and its history, subscribe for more content.